Guys, so here he is, the one and only Senior Frog, the 144 high grade Gundam Gusion. So he's rolling right now with the turntable, and obviously, as you can see, like I expressed in the last video, so much freaking panel line for a high grade. Oh my god, it's insane. But I mean, the results are pretty awesome. Yeah, pretty much it. So I used up all the stickers, and all the stickers are on the other side, so yeah, pretty much. I even panel lined all the seam lines. Like I said, I kind of favor seam lines to make it look more mecha. Like I said, yeah, I used all the stickers right here, the white triangles. Let me stop them real quick. And the stickers are here on the little, I don't know what to call these, like bazooka guns, because they're pretty much sure that powerful. I even used a fork, which is, yeah, it gives a nice touch. Even the eye stickers, which aren't that bad. I was trying to get them to the shape of like the plastic modding, but I mean, it's pretty weird. But I mean, they shine really great, so yeah, I have nothing to complain about that. I even did most of the inner frame, but you can't really see it. So, I mean, you can see it with the elbows if you are when I articulate them. So yeah, pretty much it, and we'll pretty much go over the accessories at the end. Right now, let's start with the articulation. All right, so let's get started. So his head, obviously, cannot really go 360 just because of the way it's shaped. Really nice head. Yeah, this frog head. It's a really nice frog head, though. Yep, it's on a ball joint. Like I said, the eye stickers, I was trying to shape them. Let me see. Can you see that well? Yeah, they shine. They shine really good. Like I said, my only complaint is that I couldn't really get them to the molding of the plastic. But anyways, panel line, basically I gotta say that this model is pretty much 100% panel lined. Everything's panel lined, even the little spikes to give it. Yeah, what I pictured when I was panel lining this guy is that debris, pirates mobile suit doesn't really take care of it that much. I don't know if I'll add gashes. We'll see if I add any gashes using soldering tool or just a hammer or something. I don't know, we'll see about that, because I'm kind of liking the way it looks at the moment. I'll probably do a little dry brushing, but we'll see. Moving on to the articulation. Yeah, so once again, his head cannot go 360 just because of the way his little hoodie is. He could go up just that far, not really that far up, just pointing down like so, side to side. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Ball joints and upper body can't, yeah, well, until the skirt pops off. That's as much as you can do with the articulation on the waist, upper body, whatever you want to call it. Okay, let me just put that back right here. Okay, so forearms could go 360 like so. Shoulder has cool articulation, just up and down. Yeah, pretty awesome. 360 on the biceps right here. I guess I don't know what I'm saying, bicep swivel. And just one joint arm right here, like so. And ball jointed wrist. Yep. And you can see some panel lining right here. Let me show you on the inner frame. You can see it right there, kinda. Yeah, this is the best as I'm gonna get it to it. Also a little on the little gears right there. Yep. That's pretty much it. Okay, so let's see. No articulation on any of the thrusters, so that's kind of unfortunate. I mean, it's just a high grade, but if y'all are just wondering. And then moving on to the skirts. Of course, his things do flip out, but just because of how big the Gusion's upper body is, it can't really go that much. And you can move them, but once again, the upper body limits that movement. And also, of course, you got the little front skirts right here, just like so, which you could cut, but I mean, it's a bit different. Let me try taking out the parts real quick. Yeah, it's a bit different. My fear was that if I do cut this part in half, that I don't know, I feel like it would just mess it up somehow. But maybe I'm doing it right now on camera. I'm reconsidering, so I probably will do that later on in the future. But yeah, just FYI, it's a little different than your usual side skirts application. Okay, and so for the legs, they do have that nice well, they can only go that far. Never mind, I thought they did. It seemed like they did, but that's surprising. If it's on a fixed peg, it could twist just a little bit. It's good enough, as you can see right there. Yeah, it could twist just a little bit to give you that nice little like opening pose, just like so. Yeah, just with the legs like that. So yeah, that's cool. And just double it's kind of a double jointed leg. It's just that the armor right here, sorry if I hit the camera, it's kind of once again limiting the movement, as you can see right there. Hopefully you can see. Yeah, so it is double jointed technically, but yeah, it's just being limited. And yep, nice inner frame detail right there once again, with all the pen lines like so. Yep. And then of course his little buff legs right here. And the little foot right here could not go 360 once again, just because the arm is limiting it. It does. Ooh, I wonder what that was. Okay, it was a snap. But his foot could do like the jiggy jig kinda, just like that. Could tip a little. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. It's just that you really won't notice it just because of how big the legs are. Yeah, so just FYI on that. Okay, and is that pretty much it for articulation? Yeah, wow, that's really quick. So yeah, it's pretty much it for articulation. What else? Just a little more of the pen line, I guess. Yeah, a lot of pen line in the front of the body. Just did that like so. Okay, so I used, once again, if you didn't see in my Hyakura video, I used a brown Gundam marker for that. People do recommend just use the wash like Tamiya, but I feel like I haven't tried it yet. I feel like it would stain it too much. I've heard that some of the panel lines aren't thinned enough, so of course you could just use some kind of thinner. But I mean, I haven't purchased one yet. If I find one, I'll buy it. So let's just leave it at that. And also to paint the bazooka inside the bazookas and some of the thrusters right here on the side of the legs, the foot right here. Yep. Some of the vents. I use, of course, the black panel line marker. So if you're wondering which one that one is, that one's GM01200. Can you see right there? Yeah, just like so. And for that brown one, it's gonna be GM03200. Yep, there you go. Right, so that's pretty much it for the articulation. And surprisingly, for how big it is, it could pose really well. Yeah, I'll show you a good pose at the end of the video. It's just that, ooh, I just remember one complaint, which I'm sure other people have said before, and it is true. But we'll leave that at the end. Let me go over the accessories real quick. So, of course, you do come with the Manrody. I finally remembered the name. The Manrody machine gun, submachine gun. This is a really nice tiny machine gun. I like it, yeah. At first I thought it was a bit cartoonish, but yeah, it does the job. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Once again, just some paneling on it. Just on the little, how should I say, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know, like those up parts. Not really too sure what I'm saying. Yeah, the parts are rising. I just panelined them like so. And that was basically what I did with all the Gusion, pretty much. God, that's so weird. I just can't remember the word. Anyways, and then of course the little openings right here, paneling black on the little barrel right here, opening barrel. Yep, inside the barrel. It is a little, it's just plastic covering it. I'm sure if you get Dremel tool, it'll look a lot better to give it a little more better hollow effect. But yeah, just like so. Just store it on his arm. Yeah, just slides in like so. You could take off the hand cover, of course, but he holds it pretty well. Yeah, it's recommend yeah, he can hold it like that, just like so. Nice little pose. Yeah, in my opinion, he just looks well with the submachine gun. Yeah, really nice accessory right there. And you can hold it against his shoulder like that to get an interesting look. Yep. Yeah, so it's pretty versatile what you can do with this little thing. It's so underrated. Yep. And you could store it right here on his back skirt. It's like a little clip right there. You just gotta get your fingernail in there. This is harder than it looks. Trust me. Let me get a little help from X-Acto right here. X-Acto knife. There you go. See? Just like so. So, just put it on. Then you just store it on like that. Where that little peck would be. Yeah. Just like so. So you have it stored right there. So that's another thing about the Gusion. You can pretty much store everything on his back. So it's coming up real quick just to show you. There he is. Right on his butt. Really nice storage space. So in real life, I wonder if he'll be able to hold it. Nah, he'll get it somehow. Anyways, so you can store it like that. And of course, you also do have his iconic, and I wish I really knew what the name of this was. his iconic. Let me just get that in a nice pose. Great. Yep. His iconic hammer. His rocket powered hammer. It's really awesome. Once again, did some paneling on this. Brown, just like so. On the handles right here, just like so. Raised parts, panel line all over the place. The little where the little thrusters would be inside. Panel line those black. Yep. Giving it overall nice look. Not too wetter, but in my opinion, just right. So yeah, and this is, if you're wanting to hide this, let me try stringing it up as best as possible. Yeah, it's pretty much the exact size of the Gusion, pretty much. Yeah, it's just a little shorter. If you want like the side, it's just right up to his head. And of course, people complain that it should be longer, which I agree. It should look more longer. Basically, with the size of Gusion, it would look a lot better if it was longer. So you could do some modding on that. The frame is this color, so yeah, if you want to elongate the handle, you could do that with just glue or somehow, whatever method you want to do. I haven't done a modification like that personally, but yeah, I'm willing to give it a shot. If I figure it out, I could do a nice little tutorial video for y'all. So just FYI on that. And then in order to put it on, and the only problem with this is that like the Barbatos mace, it has like squares on the handle. With the Gusion, unfortunately, it doesn't. So it kind of slides against the hand. You would have to use friction or for him to hold it up on the desired pose you want. But once again, you could modify it somehow, maybe with glue or kind of like pasting little 1mm plastic plates. Yeah, see, exactly like that. I didn't even do anything, and boop, just like that. So that's unfortunate, but you could mess with it. So let's say if he was about to do a swinging pose like that. Of course, it stays due to gravity. Yeah, pretty much. Excuse me, that was the doorbell. I was trying to wonder who that was. I'm a little distracted. But anyways, yeah, you can hold it like so. And of course, it is a little heavy, so that's gonna be a little hard. So just give me a minute to pose him, and then I'll get right back to the review. One thing I forgot to mention too when I was posing the Gusion is that I should mention it right now that unfortunately, just like the high grade Sinaju, it has a peg, a poly cap for his action base connector, which is kind of bad because I was posing him last night, and when I inserted it, the peg it went sideways, right? It went inwards in the frame, and it basically just effed up the whole entire process. So yeah, just FYI on that. So yeah, that's unfortunate. You could of course replace it with some kind of plastic, or because it's only connected to this side, there's no connection right here, but there is room to put something there. So what you do is maybe you could get another poly cap with two little connections on the side, put it in there, maybe it'll prevent it from sliding. So yeah, just give me a second to post him and I'll get right back. Just to show you as proof, I was trying to put it on the action base, and yeah, that's what happened. Yeah, right there, as you can see. But you can fix it. I have this old DS stylus right here that I use for my laptop because it's touchscreen and all that stuff. But anyways, you just get something in there and then just put it back on like so. It's a little, yeah, see, it moves. Is at an angle. It's pretty annoying. Yeah, so I highly recommend fixing this up. So yeah, it's back on. Gonna try putting it back on the action base. I'll go ahead and leave the camera on so you could see the fail if it happens. And it just happened, see that? So yeah, just give me a sec, guys, okay? Alright guys, I'm back. So I hope this post satisfies y'all's eye candy. Yeah, so like I said, although he's heavy and kind of is limited in articulation, you could come up with some really good poses. This one, I had the image of him about to swing the hammer. So when the hammer is about to tilt right there, when the hammer is about to have the flames come out, that's what I got going right now. So he's ready to just like hits like the boulder or the asteroid or the meteorite or whatever the heck you want to call it, the mobile suit. So yeah, really awesome pose. I'm really happy with this pose. But like I said, with the hammer, it does it justice. With it, the handle doesn't look that tall, so that's pretty cool. A little awesome add-on with the submachine gun. I feel like that accessory is very underrated. It just makes it look nicer. Yeah, so also with this, some accessories I forgot to mention. And just give me a sec. Let me go ahead and get the box to show you those. So some accessories that I didn't cut out because I wasn't gonna use them at the moment was that you get this nice open hand, and it's rare once again if you watch the unboxing video that you do get an open hand with high grade IBO kits. So it's not one of those dead hands that is just like this. It's actually a really nice hand, like a sinister hand. It's a sinister looking hand that just looks like this. It looks really freaking great. So yeah, very sorry, I hit the camera. Very nice detail though. So if I ever do decide to paint him, to pose him without the submachine gun, that's what I'll do. Also, you do have this connector for the back of his. This is where you would storage the hammer. So you would just remove this part, if you can see. There you go. And just go ahead. There's a flap right here. Let's take it off, and it fell. But yeah, you do have a poly cap right here. I don't want to mess with the pose too much because once again it's hard. You do have one. Let me get my stylus right there. So you do have a poly cap. You would just insert this little guy right here, put it on, and then you also attach the little armor cover that just fell. Let me see if I can find it. Yep, right here. Yeah, you'll just attach it onto the top of it, and then you just put the handle just like so. We'll use this as a little prop for the hammer, just like that. So it'll just look like that. You already have the hammer. Let's just say this is the hammer itself. Upwards or downwards, it really doesn't matter in this case. But yeah, I don't think anyone would be storing it. That's why I'm not using them. And the reason why I'm not using a hand once again is because I like the submachine gun. So yeah, those are just personal preferences. Let's get rolling again. So yeah, sorry about that. Those are the only accessories I forgot. That's all of them, I am sure. So yeah guys, once again, this is a really good model. Super wide. It's definitely gonna pop out from all the other IBO kits on your shelf, your display shelf. So I highly recommend it for $13, which is what I got it, reasonable price, the market price from Hobbytown USA, awesome store. Yeah, I highly recommend this model. Of course, also just like the box art, you could pose Gusion with his hammer downwards, but this is the problem because the hammer is so heavy itself. The model will be sliding down. Gravity will take over. So let me just demonstrate for you. Just like so. See, just like that. Did you see that? It just fell. Yeah. So of course you could fix that by putting glue on the I'll just use this glue on the ball joint of the hand. So yeah, just like so. It does look nice, but I do prefer the other way where he's just about to hit someone rather than it happening. Because of course, if you have a diorama, you could just make it like a little ball, like a little foam ball, make it a little asteroid, and then boom, just pulling out some clear stickers, little rocks right there. Look really nice. Hey, I got you a diorama idea right there. Maybe I'll do that one myself. I rarely do any dioramas. But yeah, guys, that's gonna be pretty much it for this review. If you have any other questions for me, just let me know. Comment. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And also, don't forget to follow my Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram page. And that's gonna be pretty much it. Am I forgetting anything? I don't think so. Like I said, Gundam meets Sunday at San Antonio, Texas at Hobbytown, USA. So we'll see if I film or not. I'm probably gonna get some more models, so I'll let y'all know on that. On my Facebook page, that's the only way you can find that out. So any other Instagram and Twitter, I'll let y'all know as well. So for the latest updates on projects and videos, just follow my pages down below in the description. And also don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, like I said before. In order to subscribe, all you have to do is click my face. I don't know where it's gonna be, but it's gonna be here somewhere. And that's pretty much it, guys. Thank y'all for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye bye.